Sheila Brown and you're watching GNN. The Grady Theater Department recently put on the 13th edition of 3-Day Plays. Melanie McCannon and Naima Washington followed the students over the course of their production to show us all of their work that goes into the performance.
But what I can answer is any further questions you may have.
Okay, where are your wings?
Can't answer that.
3-Day Plays is a series of shows created and put together in a span of only 3 days. Wednesday, actors came in to take a picture of their costumes, and the writers wrote their scripts based on those costumes and the genre that they are given. On Thursday, the directors meet to decide who will take which play, and the actors get their scripts for the first time and rehearse. On Friday, the technical crew are introduced to each play and are instructed on what needs to be done to make sure the show goes smoothly.
There are people that do 3-day plays and then go on to direct or act in some of our larger productions, and these are the places where they started, especially for those who may have tried out for some audition and didn't get a part, but they were good enough, we just didn't have enough parts to give out.
You messed me up. I was trying to stay behind to help you, and your little booze-stank breath probably got me secondhand drunk.
It's so much fun. 3 days of meeting new people and eating food. And also it's just a really good exercise of learning how, if you're interested in being a playwright or being an actor and being a director, if you can do it in 1 day or 2 days, then you can do it anytime.
If you're interested in being in 3-Day Plays, the next one is January 25th. Sign up in the Black Box Theater or talk to Mr. Dryling.
This past Saturday marked the 229th anniversary of the signing of the Constitution. A very special guest stopped by Grady's lunch period to see how much Grady students know about their Constitution.
Now it's time for Pop Quiz Constitution Day edition. I'm your host, Benjamin Franklin. So it's about the Constitution because Constitution Day is this Saturday. Which two presidents signed the Constitution?
Thomas Jefferson?
No. Wait, this is John Adams?
I have no idea.
Okay, I don't know.
What?
George Washington and James Madison.
Madison and Washington.
Who is the oldest person to sign the Constitution?
Ben Franklin.
Nice.
Yeah.
Somebody that I don't know of.
No comment. Adams? No.
Didn't you
Hancock.
say he did?
I don't know.
Benjamin Franklin.
Oh, is that you?
Yeah.
Okay.
How many constitutional amendments have been proposed to Congress?
Like 20-something?
No, proposed.
Oh, I don't know what that means.
Passed or just proposed?
Proposed.
I don't know. Just 27 have been passed. I don't know.
11,000. Oh.
27.
11,000. What? Dr. Props, can we interview you? Finish the quote. We the people.
God bless America. I don't know. I don't know. Of the United States.
Have the power.
To be freedom. Free. To be free.
I'm very disappointed. The students of Grady do not understand or appreciate the Constitution that I signed.
Of the United States of America.
Of the United States of America.
Of the United States in order to form a more perfect union. Of the United States of America in order to form a more perfect union, establish justice, ensure domestic tranquility, provide for the common defense, and promote the general welfare. Do establish these United States. I don't know. I don't know the rest.
Last week, Miss McNeil and her students, along with the American Red Cross, hosted our first blood drive of the year. The drive took place in the theater atrium. Over 70% of the participants were first-time donors.
Last weekend, just across 10th Street, Piedmont Park was host to the Music Midtown Festival. 36 musical acts and over 40,000 people attended the festival, including many Grady students. Some of the artists included DNCE, The Lumineers, Kesha, Big Boy, The Killers, and 21 Pilots.
I hope everyone had a great time at Music Midtown. Stay tuned, we'll be back after the break with more Grady news.
Some students think that skipping is okay. Some students think that school doesn't matter. I'm Officer Jenkins, and I'm here to tell all of you that skipping is not okay. Hey, stop. Where do you think you're going?
Grady students seem to be up on current events, but that doesn't stop them from believing in news stories that are made up. See what happens when Anna Hutchins talks with students about events that didn't happen in this edition of Live Witness News.
What did you think about the viral video of Donald Trump and Hillary Clinton's staring contest after their appearance on CNN last week? Do you think that it could be used as a metaphor to the American people who will be a better president?
Yes, I thought it was very hilarious. Staring contests often result in fighting and aggressive words.
I think it was really immature, and I don't think either of them were I don't think it showed anything great about them. I think it just showed that they're really immature and not really suitable for the position.
Yeah, I mean, I think they both act pretty silly with how they represent themselves, and it could definitely be used as a metaphor for who could be a better president by how they act childish. But I don't know. I mean,
what do you think that Donald Trump was trying to prove when he began using cinder blocks on stage to simulate building the wall? What was your reaction?
He just wanted to show he was a good carpenter.
He has a lot of cinder blocks, obviously, and that'll really come in late in the game. That'll work out for him.
Well, my reaction? That was stupid.
What do you think about Donald Trump pulling up his sleeves and showing off his muscles, saying, "I have the strength to lead this country"? Do you think this discredits him as a political leader of the country?
First of all, he's fat, so I don't know what he was trying to say. I don't see any muscles on him.
No, I think it just makes him look strong.
I assume you've seen the pictures of Barack Obama and Joe Biden after they got their ears pierced to symbolize the bond they formed in the Oval Office. How do you feel about that?
Well, I think it's really interesting that they have such a close relationship where they can get their ears pierced together. But, it's kind of admirable. I mean, I don't really have a super strong opinion on it.
I think it's kind of swaggy, how Obama, the OG of the country, kind of got his ears pierced.
that's great. That's really funny. I'm glad that they're not I'm glad they do stuff like that. That's fun. I like that.
How do you feel about Donald Trump's announcement that when he becomes president, he's going to appoint his son, Barron Trump, as Secretary of State without any political experience?
I think that's really ignorant and stupid of him to do that because, where's the sense in that? To put someone who has no political experience in office because they're related to you, that's kind of dumb.
Well, they are kind of family, and Donald Trump is kind of super smart in politics, so he's probably got his son interested in it, and he knows stuff too. So Trump might be, just helping out his family.
I think that's kind of unfair because there are a lot of people suitable for the position, and he's just doing it because it's his son.
What did you think about the viral clip of Donald Trump doing a backflip and saying, "This is what I'm going to do to Obamacare"?
Yeah, that was funny.
Thanks for everyone who participated, and if you as a viewer think that you wouldn't fall for this too, think again.
Grady Volleyball had their senior night last week. Here's a recap of the game. September 13th, our volleyball team took on Banneker for senior night. Our seniors included Christina Estelle, Catherine Moore, and Kara Oliver. Congratulations to those three seniors. Now let's take a look at that night's game. 22 serves the ball, and with that powerful serve, she scores a point. Banneker serves, 5 bunts the ball, 22 comes in to set it, and 8 finishes with a spike. Banneker hits the ball over the net, 12 bunts it up, 22 tips the ball to 8, 8 bunts the ball over the net, Banneker returns it, 23 hits the ball but is blocked and 11 saves it. 22 comes up to set it and 23 spikes for the score. Of course, your Grady Knights won the game. On September 9th, our Grady Knights took on a rough matchup against Ware County. We played an overall great game, but Ware County ended up on top by a score of 35-21.
Ware County opened the game with a touchdown to make it 7-0. Senior quarterback Kayla Newton throws a touchdown to Kamari Avery. Quarterback also threw a touchdown to Jaquez Sloan. It was 14-14 at the end of the third. However, the Ware County broke it loose with a touchdown. They also recovered an onside kick at the end of the game to extend their lead. Ware County finished the game with a touchdown and won 35-21.
That's all for this week's GNN. We'll see you in 2 weeks.